Okay, so hi everyone. So I'm going to be presenting an idea of a proposal to develop attack models for AI-based mobile authentication systems. So the goal is to analyze security risks and improve AI-driven biometric authentication. So why does this matter? AI-powered authentication methods like facial recognition, voice recognition are obviously widely used, but emerging adversarial attacks pose serious security risks. So this project will focus on developing robust attack models to identify vulnerabilities and suggest mitigation strategies. So what is state of the art and what are the current gaps? So multiple studies, including a recent Turing Institute report, have highlighted growing threats to AI-based authentication. So attackers exploit adversarial AI techniques such as deepfakes, so deepfake technology that enables bypassing voice authentication, for example. There are spoofing methods, for example, physical spoofing techniques that fool fingerprint scanners. So despite this and despite all these risks, there is currently no standardized testing framework for systematically evaluating these risks and other risks. Project goals. Firstly, develop practical attack models for mobile biometric authentication. Secondly, test vulnerabilities in real-world devices. Third, propose countermeasures. And four, provide a security toolkit for industry and researchers. So these could be a single project worked on by a single person, or they can be multiple projects, depending on how the initial research phase goes. So one common attack is face recognition spoofing. Attackers use subtle adversarial image changes, deepfake face images, or physical disguises like masks to fool recognition systems. And this research will develop attack models using open source tools like Deepface and OpenCV. So AI-driven voice authentication is vulnerable to deepfake voice synthesis and replay attacks. So imagine, for example, a fake voice tricking a banking app's authentication system. Our models will test these vulnerabilities and propose defenses. So for example, we could use Whisper for speech recognition, 11 Labs for realistic deepfake voice synthesis, and adversarial machine learning frameworks to craft subtle modifications that can bypass AI-driven voice authentication systems and highlighting critical security vulnerabilities. So attack models type 3, fingerprint spoofing. So fingerprint authentication is also not foolproof. Attackers can create fake fingerprints using 3D printing or adversarial perturbations. So we aim to test how effective these attacks are and suggest ways to strengthen security on mobile devices. So we could, for example, use publicly available datasets like LiveDet and FVC. These contain real and spoofed fingerprint samples to test and refine the attack models against AI-driven fingerprint authentication systems. So the aim is that by the end of this project, we will have tested a suite of attack models, an analysis of vulnerabilities, hopefully a research paper detailing our findings, and a demonstration toolkit for security testing. And this work has clear future potential. It aligns with security priorities of mobile operating system providers like Apple and Google, financial institutions, cybersecurity firms, regulatory agencies enforcing AI safety standards, for example. So this work can be extended and be developed into further projects and further ideas. So in terms of timeline, so the project will have several phases, possibly 4 phases. These can be, each can be a month or a little bit more maybe. So we'll have to discuss this. Phase one will be a literature review, dataset selection, attack model designs. Phase 2, implementation of attack models, and phase 3, testing against real world authentication systems. face for documentation, papers, reporting, any final presentations. So in conclusion, this project hopefully will advance AI security research, provide valuable insights for companies and researchers, and help secure AI-driven mobile authentication systems. Any questions? I'd be happy to meet with anyone or to accept any emails. Thank you.